A possible bailout deal may have saved Greece from crashing out of the Eurozone, but the government still has to face Greek residents. After coming to power on an anti-austerity platform, it's a sharp turnaround for Prime Minister Alexis Tsipras. Kate Parkinson is in Athens with reaction.
Arriving back in Athens after marathon talks in Brussels, now Prime Minister Alexis Tsipras has to convince his country to agree to the tough deal he struck with Greece's creditors. The terms of the deal will be Greeks. The streets of many were relieved that for now at least the country has avoided financial collapse.
For sure, Tsipras was taken advantage of, and for sure those measures are tough, but we remain in Europe, and that is positive.
I believe that this agreement is good for Greece because leaving Europe would be a huge step backwards for us. Even though we've made progress in the past 10 years, personally, I feel relieved that an agreement was made.
Lawmakers from opposition parties also supported the deal, which will see Greece surrender much of its sovereignty to outside supervision in return for agreeing to talks on an €86 billion bailout. That's nearly $95 billion.
The final outcome is, of course, positive, because given the point we had reached, the fact that we avoided a disorganized and irreversible bankruptcy is obviously good. But now we need to conclude. The measures need to be voted on, organized, and finally accepted.
But Tsipras will find it much harder to sell this tough reform deal to his own leftist government. The main threat of mutiny comes from the hardline wing, the left platform, which is already showing signs that it is not willing to accept this bailout deal. And there is anger on the streets as well. Once again, protesters gather outside the parliament to vent their frustration. The agreement is much tougher than the proposal Greeks overwhelmingly rejected in a referendum on July the 5th. In the home of democracy, many now feel cheated. Kate Parkinson, CCTV, Athens.